Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Adrian Hauser starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Braun on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Brian Reynolds will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. Hiura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Ball, that's 6 out.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Josh Bell would be next. The 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Trevor Williams will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting center, not shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is good. The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. So striding forward now, Colin Moran. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Moran, originally from New York State, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Braun is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 44.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop. Jacob Stallings would be next. And the 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2, but that'll be off the right field wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Stallings originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Trevor Williams. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here's the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The pitch. 0-1 the count. Williams has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, on the SIE, Garcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Kevin Newman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kevin Newman.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In the air now out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So here's Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing and a looper to left. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. He swings and lines it to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Bell is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world.
And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia on the run, but this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. Sogard is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Left center, base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second, and he's out. A one-run is in to score on the play.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that is off the wall in right field. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Trevor Williams, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 5-1. Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Rip to second base. Newman brings it in. And there's one down now. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Hauser, he'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 5-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Corbin Burns answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Nope, that's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 1-1 lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 6 and the Brewers 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now in the box, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Captain Yura.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Kira, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Runners on first with one down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Full count now, 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Moran trying to get there. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moran into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready once again, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is in time. Narvaez throws him out.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Narvaez is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Kane has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Windup and the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Ryan Braun. And he puts it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home, fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Fouled away. This is line to left. Frazier is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric Sogo.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 6 and the Brewers 2. Ray Black takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jacob Stallings. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jacob Stallings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Lifted in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next to the Pirates, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Black was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And now a pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
There's one over to Bell for the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 now. Men on third with 2 down. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
fielder, number 8, Brian.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Braun brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Brewers strand a couple. They still trail here at 6-2. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike. Inside, ball 1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now, Brian Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Braun coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
That's a ball.
Fastball well outside.
1-0.
Still only one out in the inning. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jacob Stallings would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Keon Broxton is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 23, Keon Broxton.
Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Broxton's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Brewers 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robbie Erlin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Now pitching.
Luke Maley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Broxton.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Kane.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes set and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Striding in, Eric Sogard. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
0-1, here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, still 8-2. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Maley.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right.
In comes Broxton.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Now here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Brian Reynolds. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Pirates leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And there's ball 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Keston Hiura will be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Left side, but well foul. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
The left fielder.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking. That RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Michael Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ben Gamble will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. fastball just misses. That's ball one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 7 driven in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 8-3. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Josh Bell.
Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Rips this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Bouncer up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
David Phelps takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eric Gonzalez.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the catcher, Luke Maylor.
To the plate now, Luke Maylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Broxton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 9 and the Brewers 3. Nick Berti, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. In now, Justin Smoke. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
The 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
The count now at 2-1. Berti, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw into third. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Eric Sogard. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. At the plate, Miguel Andujar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
It's sharply toward third. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Keone Kela. Now batting, catcher.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Pittsburgh led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Trevor Williams earns his sixth winning decision in this one. Adrian Hauser worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please